Magic, magic, magic. Magic, magic, magic.
So we came out to the Zoo Knoxville today. What are we gonna go see?
The Asia
We're gonna go see some of the Asia Trek area. It's a new area, and you can see welcome annual pass holders. So we're gonna go to I think it's Langur. How do you say that? It's a Langur? Langur Landing and Gibbon Trails. It's open today for annual pass holders only. We get to get a little preview, so we're gonna go in and check that out. How busy is it here today?
Not that busy.
Not so busy. I think it looks like a lot of people in the zoo. You don't think so many?
I'm not counting the cars.
You're not counting the cars? It seems like there are a lot of people actually here. We're gonna be going where those lanterns are at in the back. We're gonna be going toward that area. I didn't think it was that busy out here. What do you think?
Doesn't look too busy right here, but I bet it is once you get in there.
Okay, can you see the area we're going to? Not really. We're gonna go back where those red lantern areas. I'm excited to see if they have a lot of cool stuff for annual pass holders today. But we'll be going through too, just to tell people, just to see what it's gonna be like anyways, because I know this is gonna be, I don't know when it opens to the public.
Monday.
It opens Monday? Okay, so you'll be able to come out here and see this new area. Like I say, when we always come here, we even noticed, I think, new signs and stuff like that were out front when you enter. The new management for Zoo Knoxville is just really making it. The new habitats and everything are just spot on, you think?
Yeah, and their branding and marketing is so much better.
Everything is just phenomenal. So if you don't come out to Zoo Knoxville, or if you're in the area, you should definitely check it out. If you live in the area, definitely get an annual pass. It is worth it, especially if you have younger kids, I think. Even older kids, I think you could come out here and have a lot of fun just checking out animals. Subliminal message, subliminal message, subliminal message, subliminal message. Okay, so there's like the Red Panda Village up here. So that's normally where we would go see the red pandas over here. And then coming out. Okay, thanks, we gotta decide something. Hold on. Looks like we can either go this way or we can go up this ramp and go up there. We're going up. Oh, look at that. Hold on. What? I don't even know where we're going. We're running. Oh. So just to give you perspective, we were just down here looking at I believe those are the gibbons that are down here. So here's the main walkway, and if you followed our vlog before, I'm trying to orientate myself, that's where we came in. That's kind of like the building where we came in at, and where you can go to see the tigers. The Red Panda Village, you can see there's a sign for it back there. And so you can walk up here, and this will go up to the Gibbon Trails area. I'm gonna go up there pretty soon, but we just stopped off because we saw a gibbon out here playing. It's really cool because they have like a bridge that you can go on, and behind that is a bridge that the gibbons can go on. So there's actually a gibbon that was walking over top of us. It was really cool. We could see him walking over, and he went into the gibbon house. So I'm gonna go up in there and take a look at the gibbons in the gibbon house. get a view in the Gibbon Trail house, and it's got a real bad glare on the window looking in there, so I wasn't able to see in there. But here's the walkway that the gibbons now can use. That walk over, you can see the street below here, the walkway below, and then they can play out there and go out on their habitat, and you can watch them go over top of you, and they can go back into their little house here. Trying to see, can you guys see them out there? There's some different things to play with out there too, so it's a really neat habitat. I don't know if you can see him. He's behind me actually in the house playing around. So, here he comes. It's so much fun just to walk and look at him. We're on a bridge going over a walkway right now. So neat. Let's go see some more.
Are down there, and then they take turns opening this up for them to play, because it looks like see how these close off, and they're closed off over there.
Oh, so what are you saying?
So I think the langurs are down there. See how those tubes are closed off?
Oh, okay. So there's this white part is closed off, so the langurs can't. Oh, and there's one over here too. So
right. So those
they
two
can't
tunnels
get in.
go.
And then
These ones are
where
open for
George
the
is going,
gibbons.
George the gibbon's going through, that's open right now, so they can close that off so that they can take turns playing in this huge habitat, which this is a really nice big habitat. I don't know what you call this. It's like a little nest upper area. So like to give you perspective, there's the Red Panda Village. There's where we came in at, and then you walk up here, and we're here. There's a bridge we had to walk over, the main walkway to get up to here. There's like this cool little area where back here where kids can jump around on netting and pretend like they're monkeys or gibbons or langurs or whatever. Just fun. And then on the other side here is where the tiger enclosure is, which no one's ever been able to get over on this side because they've been working on it. But it's way better to see the tigers over here, right?
Yeah, because you overlook the whole enclosure, and just on this side you can't see because there's actually 2 tiger enclosures that they have 3 tigers that they rotate around.
So you can only see one over here, but you can see everything.
Yeah, you can see the whole enclosure except for a little bit of the water.
Right. Well, I will say though, like it's pretty busy here though with the because it's pass holder. Like there are a lot of pass holders here looking, and but we haven't had a rough time. We just had to wait our turn, and we haven't had to wait a long time.
No.
We'll have to move here a little bit, not to hog it all, but like it's beautiful up here. It's really great. A+.
Yes.
There's this really cool video area showing about langurs and gibbons. This is another viewing area. This is at the very bottom of the nest area that we were in. So I walked down, there's another viewing area for the tigers out here. Just very nice down here. The staff member did tell us that this area over here is for the langurs and the gibbons. So they will share that area over there. Right now, the gibbons, he was out there a little bit, but they have that right now. But I'm gonna go down and see the langurs. Everything is the new enclosure. They can walk, langurs and gibbons can walk over top of us, as you can see. Just everything looks really great. Everything is done. The staff member told us also that it's done in a 360 so that you can go around the enclosure and see everything that's going on. Just looks really neat and exciting. Well done on theming, and the animals look really happy. There's the exit for the new enclosures out there, and this is the new langur building. So I'm going to go in there and see the langurs. If it's as impressive as everything else, it's going to be really exciting and neat, and we're going to be able to see a lot too.
The black gibbon that was in there with Georgie is a new female. That's Naomi. Nipper they left in the old enclosure because she's a lot older. And so they brought Naomi to be friends with Georgie, hoping the friendship goes well.
Baby gibbons.
The langurs came from Santa Ana, from the zoo there, and so they're new, so they're hanging out way up in the top, but there's a baby. The baby's kind of orange looking, while the rest of them look kind of silver. They are called the silver leaf langur. So the baby looks kind of orange. We saw the baby real good when we first came in, but now you can just see the tail.
And this is a langur. If I can't see it, so it's of the primate family.
Yes.
But they did say that, again, like I mentioned before walking down here, like there are a lot of, there are 360 viewings, so they tried to make it so that you can see everywhere in the enclosures. This is probably the only place because there's only one glass plate. But I guess the animals have to be able to get away and rest too.
Well, and they're new to the zoo. And they have a baby, which I guess they were saying something that they hadn't known that the female was pregnant or something. So
surprise.
Yeah. So this is very new to them because they're new to the zoo. So and new enclosure, so they're getting used to it.
I don't know what it's going to be like after the newness dies down, but I would definitely say if you come to the Zoo Knoxville regularly, definitely be patient because this is new and there are just a lot of people, they don't know where to go or what to look at. And you know how people just kind of stop and look because they see something new, and just be patient and have fun.
But the nice thing about it is there's so, especially out there with the viewing area, there's so many layers to that viewing area.
Mm-hmm.
And because you do have 360 viewing, you have good views from pretty much anywhere. So it's not like you're fighting for a good spot.
I would say too, if you have a foster adoptive kiddo that's a runner, I would definitely say just keep track of them. But once you're inside this area, you can't really get out. Like there's only like 1 or 2 areas to get in and out of the area, so that's good. What's so cute?
Monkeys.
Which monkeys?
Both of them. Like the gibbons
and the langurs.
The gibbons and the langurs.
So, is this a good idea for families to come down and visit?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because it's like, unless they don't like animals. If you don't like animals, you don't need to come to a zoo at all. But, but like, if you love animals, you're gonna think these are the best things in the world.
What if you just don't like primates?
Then I guess you don't come to the section, or you can at least see the tigers.
We just came out of the langur habitat, which is the house is. Oh, wait, no, where am I? It's over here. That is where we just came out of. And then we came up this little sidewalk area, and there's an overhang with these 2 benches here with a great view of the langur habitat So if you're coming here with your kids and it's a hot summer day, you could sit here in the shade with your water bottles and snacks and just sit here while the kids are coming and looking and just like doing stuff, looking at the animals. And you can stay cool and you're out of the sun and just have a cool breeze coming through here right now. Of course, it is just the beginning of March and it's, how warm is it today? Like, it's chilly. Like, it's probably like it's just 50, so it could be a little warmer, but in the middle of summer, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be nice just to sit here and try to keep cool and let while you rest, maybe the kids wanna look at stuff, or the kids might wanna sit down too. Aw, that is a little baby.
That's the one that was way up top that we could really see very well.
What is that?
That's the new baby langur.
That's the new baby langur. Are you wildly fun? Are you having wildly fun?
Yeah, wild fun.
Wild fun? Show the
Fun
wild fun.
wildly.
Let's see the
We're
wild
having
fun.
fun wildly.
Let's see the wildly fun. The fun wildly. How was that?
Woo!
Another little sitting area for the tiger enclosure. That one didn't look as enclosed as the other one by the langurs, so but it's still gonna be nice for the summertime just to have that shade over top of you. The other one had a lot of shade, so this is so cool. Like, I just can't even tell you guys. I hope it's coming through. Like, it's just well done. It's just everything's just really nice. It's shiny. It's new. But I think even once the hype wears off and a lot of people are using things and it gets older, it's still going to be a great enclosure. You're still going to be able to see animals really well. I don't know.
I think the thing that I love about it is just seeing Georgie play, because their enclosure was so small.
Wait, before you say, tell people
so
who.
Georgie is the like blonde colored gibbon, and he is like such a show off, and he is so much fun. But their last enclosure was so small, and he could play and swing around and show off, but it was so small, he didn't have a lot of room to move around. And just watching him in that big, huge enclosure and like being able to run around and
He looked like he was so much happier.
Yes, and it's so funny because he's like, he's a show off. He was being quiet today. Normally he like, he really talks to people. He like makes this whoop 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 sound that you can hear like across the zoo. But today it was like,
could you do that louder for us?
No, that's okay. But he kept like kind of moving his mouth like he's talking to everybody, but he was just being quiet. So it was kind of fun. But it was just
They did
so
look happier.
cool
Like, I don't
watching
even know how to describe it, but they did look happier.
Yeah, he looked like
Not sure if that was all the Asia Trek area. I have a feeling that it probably was. Really cool. Like, it was definitely worth the wait to have all that. I can only imagine that Zoo Knoxville is just going to make things even bigger and better now. If that's what they're capable of now, it's just going to be even more amazing. So definitely go on their website and check them out and make a visit. We are going to take a look at some other animals. Maybe go take a look at the gorilla babies, see how the gorilla babies are doing. I'd like to go see the elephants and see how the elephants are doing, because it looked like there's work being done to their enclosure. And again, if this is what they're capable of with this area, if they're refurbing and doing some things for the elephants, it's just going to be really cool, whatever they refurb. But we're going to make a quick stop into Black Bear Falls and see the bears. There's a bear in a tire?
There's a bear in a tire.
Whoa! That is so cool.
By the glass. We could start rhyming or something like that. There's something you don't see every day.
And there's the swing that Margie was talking about. There's that swing right here for them.
These are all new toys.
He's just like, I'm playing possum. I'm playing possum. I'm so sleepy. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Oh, hello. Oh, now he's looking. So, are you guys having fun? Obviously not, with all the laughter. So you can't even talk, you're just laughing. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
There's a rhino behind.
No one wants to see some rhino behind.
But they're right there.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they want to see them.
Matthew says that no one wants to see that, but there's a huge line by the rhinos to see their behinds. So what do you guys think? Comment. Would you stand in line to see the rhino if it was just facing you and giving you its behind? So it seems like if we see an animal today, it's either taking a nap or it's just wildly active. There's like no in between. They're either passed out or they're like really active and happy to see us. What is your theory for why everything is either passed out or really active?
Well, because of the weather.
Because of the weather? Why because of the weather?
I don't know why I'm doing something with my hand. Well, these guys are used to the desert, so they're so usually, I don't know. Usually they're really warm, so it's kind of cold outside. So
You're stumbling a lot. Is this made up?
No.
This seems made up. I think that you're making it up. Are you just trying to okay, comment if you think Jasmine's just making stuff up on the fly. It was good though. I mean, it sounded science! Woohoo for science!
Oh wait, what's it called? Science. Come on to gear on or something.
Come on to gear on. For all of you that watch Pokemon. You just lost like 3/4 of the people on this video now because they're like, what? Oh, the fox just woke up. Jasmine.
What did I do?
Epic fail.
You woke it up.
Jasmine just told me is we're actually going to get to go out the exit this time. I didn't put the video up of the last time we were here because it was such a short trip, but they were renovating the gift shop, so let's go through the gift shop and see what they did to renovate it. Merchandise in here, but they've kind of reorchestrated everything so that it's more open in here. I like that. It's a lot more colorful too, brighter. Yeah, looks really fun. Bravo again on Zoo Knoxville for doing things. What? Jasmine found a toy, I think.
You can have a Georgie.
It's a gibbon, like we just saw today.
You can put it on her arm.
So it's an arm hanger. I saw back there too that you can make a light blazer, like a lightsaber, like they do like at Disney. You can build your own lightsaber, only this one has like an animal on it. The other side had a unicorn. It looks like they have various steps so that you can build this thing. Looks like a lot of fun. I have it's $20 to build that. Might be a nice souvenir if you're into Star Wars. And you need your little bear. Hi little bear, how are you? He just doesn't talk, he dances. So we are getting wore out. Well, you're not.
Yeah,
You're like,
I'm
are you? So it's kind of chilly today, and getting over here, it took us because there was so much going on downtown, and there was road construction. It took us so long to get down here. That wears you out.
Yeah.
So we were excited to see the new areas, the Asia Trek areas up front. What'd you think overall today?
Overall, like all the animals, for the most part, were really pretty active. So we got to see a lot of animals that we don't normally see active. A lot of the animals seem to have new enrichment, new toys and such. So they seem to be enjoying that. So that was fun.
It was a really good trip.
Yeah.
As far as kids with sensory and stuff like that you might have, foster adoptive parents might have, same things that I always say, make sure that you bring a water bottle with you, keep everyone hydrated. It seemed like it's just the beginning of March, it seemed like the water fountains were still down. because of the weather. Keep everyone hydrated, bring snacks to keep blood sugars going well. What else? The crowds and stuff like that. It wasn't very loud today. Not too loud as you would expect a big thing like this to be. Just really cool. I just mirror what everything Margie says. I echo it. It was really just a really nice day. Everything's really put well together. Our kids were having a blast, fun. But we're tired now, so we're gonna go home. So yeah, we hope that we are helping you to nurture or grow your foster or adoptive families. Subscribe to our channel. So how do you feel about the zoo? Hey, I just got that on video. People are gonna see forever you hitting your brother. I have to. It's the rules of vlogging. Good or bad, I have to put it up. So what do you think about that now?
Great.